everybody. It is Jawa James. I'm here with, yes, Yowie the skunk. Hello everybody, and baby Jawa. We're here for another episode of Unboxing Star Wars. Happy Easter to everyone. It's springtime up here in the Northern Hemisphere. We got a bunch of cool things in here. What do we have? Oh, let's look. Oh, what do we got? We got some Star Wars socks. All right, we'll talk about those in a bit. Oh, we got a book. Oh, right, we have a copy of Tales from a Galaxy Far, Far Away, Aliens Volume 1 by Landry Q Walker. We'll talk about that. Oh, and we got baby Jawa taken off already. Here, I'll open up this cereal for you. We got cereal. Yeah, yum, yum, yum. All right, we got the cereal. What else do we have in our bag? We have a Star Wars watch from Japan. Why don't we open that up? Okay, let's see what's in here. All right, this was a gift to me from my friend George, who used to be a roommate of mine. We got here, it has R2-D2, C-3PO, and Chewbacca on the face. The whole shape is of the Millennium Falcon. Oh boy, it's a pocket watch. Yay! Yowie, you don't have any pockets. Oh man, no pockets. Okay, we'll put it back. All right. Plus, we're going to talk about the two most recent episodes of Rebels, The Mystery of Chopper Base and The Forgotten Droid. Okay, you can have a watch. We'll see how long baby girl lasts this time. All right. And, oh, we got something. Oh, yeah, we got something in the mail. Let's open it up. Okay. Ooh, what is it? It's a poster. Oh boy, oh boy! All right. It says, Protect the Republic, Vote Leia, First Senator. It is a poster advertising the upcoming Star Wars novel, Star Wars Bloodline, by Claudia Gray. She wrote Lost Stars, which we enjoyed so much. It's coming out on May 3rd. It's a double-sided poster. We got Leia on the front. We got baby Jawa causing trouble on the back. No, on the back we have... Uh-oh, somebody's tagged it already, calls Leia a liar and has Darth Vader there. So we'll probably post that up for next time on the show. Let's talk about the most recent episodes of Rebels. Let's start with The Forgotten Droid. Okay, that was the one where Chopper kind of goes off on his own because he wants a new leg. He ends up on a Imperial cargo ship, makes a new friend named AP5. Yep, he meets AP5. The episode was really great. This was the episode that was Chopper centric that Dave Filoni had mentioned back at the beginning of season 2. First off, we start off with the Rebels crew aboard the Ghost going to Horizon Base, which is an Imperial fueling station and whatnot. Had a very cool Jetsons look as they're flying in with the city kind of in buildings on stilts above the water. Chopper goes out, tries to get the leg, realizes he can't pay for it because the guy won't take Republic credits. That Ugnaught, who thinks he's very funny, ends up stealing the leg, getting on that cargo ship, eventually running into the inventory droid that is very put upon by the Imperial captain, AP5, voiced by Stephen Stanton, doing a fantastic job, kind of channeling that Alan Rickman. And in the end, we have some surprising things. That first off, we have AP5, covering for this droid that he just met. They realize they're war heroes together from the Clone Wars, but he basically says, lies to his captain, says, "Oh, nope, no rebel droids here." And then Chopper, has his little zapper out, and instead of zapping AP5, he zaps the restraining bolt off of him, and is like, "Wow, that's pretty cool." And then, of course, Chopper gets into his usual hijinks, zaps the captain, gets the crew to all chase him into the cargo area and jettisons them. Eventually, there's another big smackdown fight with the captain. But in the meantime, it's like Chopper, refers to AP5 to when he gets back in touch with the Ghost as his friend. And that's the first time we've really seen Chopper mention the word friend with anyone. Hi, baby girl. Yeah, and then in the end, yes, Yowie says, yep, in the end, AP5 sacrifices himself for Chopper and the cause, but finally, then AP5 gets put back together because Chopper, in return, gives up his leg, gives up the parts in it to make AP5 functional again. I hope we see more of AP5. It seems like a great character. You know, it's not quite the R2 and 3PO because, you know, Chopper's a little more psychotic and crazy, and AP5 is definitely a little more snarky. And one of my favorite bits, it was Zeb calling our beloved droid Chopper. That was pretty good. Yeah, and then also Hera called him by his full name just like a mom would. You know, C1-01-MOPQ-R. Yeah, close enough. Okay, I got it. And then moving on, the Mystery of Chopper Base. It's kind of got this alien feel, and it's kind of our last seeing the whole crew together before we get into the season finale. They go on to the planet Atollin, which kind of has these big coral things, but it's all dried out, so that would be really interesting to study how that planet formed and where these giant coral reef things, whether that was done underwater and the water's since gone, or it's some sort of land coral. You know, we got a lot of things. We got Lieutenant Dicer disappearing, and then Sabine and Rex going off to find out what happened to her. Rex gets captured. The ghost shows up. Whoops! They go alien hunting. But we also get some little scenes of you know, Hera and Kanan trying to, you know, speak to each other when they realize that they're going to be going in separate ways. Kanan doesn't know what to say. Hera's kind of already upset about this parting, even though she agrees with what needs to be done. She doesn't like it. Yeah, we got the socks. Whoops, we lost the socks. And then we have this cool scene of Zeb and Ezra together, just chilling out, watching the sunset, listening to some music. I kind of wondered, like, you know, Zeb hands Ezra a cup of something. I was like, is Ezra old enough to be drinking what's in that? Some cool posters in there. There's one that says Space Wars that, hello, yes, we got the socks. And Zeb calls them bogans, the little kind of hermit crab things that are actually called Dokmas, but, you know, he's a Lasat. He has got Ashla and bogan in his language. Finally, we you know, get to the spiders, the pretty much all over the place. It's kind of like aliens. I was really surprised that, you know, at first are we going to find out that the Dokma are you know, the baby versions of the Krykna spiders. No, they're just food. And then it turns out that the homing beacon, or the beacons, are what keep the spiders at bay. They get Sabine using the Force to lob over that a little too far. Oh yeah, you almost went a little too far. Yeah. So it was a lot of fun. In the end, there's a couple scenes with Hera and Kanan kind of having their farewells, that realizing that, you know, their paths are going their separate ways, and they mean a lot to each other. And that was very touching. And then Ezra trying to figure out the Krykna and why he can't connect with them in the Force, and Ahsoka saying, you know what, Force is a big mystery that you know, every time you think you got it figured out, you just realize you got more to learn. Yeah. Oh, yes, we got this, and we got the watch. Hooray! All right, so that's Rebels. Let's talk about these socks. I just picked them up at Target. They're only $1. They are baby girl size. We got R2-D2 on them, if you can check it out. So I'll probably be wearing them at some point for Wear Star Wars Every Day. We are up to day 86 right now. It's the end of week 12. We just had a kind of a 2-week run that was pretty much all shirts lent by my friend Brian Sims, so thank you, Brian, for that. I'm doing a special thing right now that I really want people to sign up as per-day pledge members. I was at $3.95 a day. That means every time I keep the streak going wearing a new and different Star Wars apparel item, that is $3.95 and some change from Baby Girl going towards helping Collateral Repair Project. So if you want to sign up, please do so for that, or you can make a flat donation. And if you want to do it the per day pledge, I will say that it will start April 1st rather than having it backtrack all the way to when I started this on January 1st. What's going on? Oh, you want to go? Okay, where are you going? Oh, you want to go onto your high chair? Okay, hold on. Hold on. There we go. Yeah. All right, so let's talk about what else we have here. We got Wear Star Wars Every Day. We got Rebels. Oh, yes, we're going to talk about this new book. It comes out April 5th. It is Star Wars The Force Awakens, Tales from a Galaxy Far, Far Away, Aliens Volume 1. That's a long mouthful. Just call it Aliens Volume 1. Landry Q Walker. it's 6 short stories about a bunch of the different characters that we kind of see in the background of The Force Awakens. 3 of them deal with stories of people on Jakku. 3 of them deal with stories of people that we see in Maz Kanata's castle on Takodana. 4 of the stories were released in December as ebooks, but there's 2 that are only available here. The 6 tales, there's one of Constable Zuvio, Constable Zuvio, the big peg warmer in the toy aisles, and barely seen in the movie, if at all. Then we also have a really cool tale of Boba Joe, the kind of puppety creature that has all the animals on his back that we see in line at Unkar Plutt's. And then we also have a Unkar Plutt's tale, and that's kind of a love story, which is kind of different for Unkar Plutt. Of course, it's not really a love story. And then on the Takodana side, we have Cookie the chef gets a tale where he's trying to figure out who murdered one of his sous chefs. And so he kind of makes a cooking competition to find out the killer. We have the Crimson Corsair and the Lost Treasure of Count Dooku, which is a kind of crazy... whoa! Hey, there you go. You got down. Very good. Wow, I was a little scared there. Crazy pirate adventure with just a whole bunch of bad guys all trying to get to this treasure all at once, and of course bad things happen to them as they weed each other out. It's kind of fun. And then there's also a horror story about the Frigosian cryptosurgeons that you see in the castle and their Snivian assistant as they are helping a person change their identity. So it's kind of a little creepy. What I liked about this book is that even though all the stories are by one author, the stories each had a very different feel. That the Zuvio's story is kind of a Western mystery type thing. Boba Joe's story is a story within a story. He tells an adventure that he and his creatures were on, and meanwhile, while bad things are happening around him, as they're hiding from some pirates that are raiding this town that he's visiting. Cookie the chef is kind of a mystery, but it's kind of also like Iron Chef, so it's kind of fun. And then as I mentioned, the Frigosian's tale is more a little on the horror side, and the Crimson Corsair is just plain action, fun goofiness. So it's really cool that there's a lot of variety in these stories, and you kind of get to see a little bit more of what the worlds are like. And this I like this a lot, and it kind of brought me back to some of those short story anthologies that we saw back in, I think, before the Del Rey era. I think back in the Valentine books, maybe, I'm not sure. Anyway, the Tales from the Mos Eisley Cantina, Tales from Jabba's Palace, those are 2 of my favorite books, so I really enjoyed this. What do you think, Yowie? Oh, I liked Boba Joe's story the best. Yeah, why is that? Well, he's got all these cool creatures, and they can do really neat things, and they can do stuff for him, and he can communicate with them, and I'm a creature. All right, so would you want to go with Boba Joe across the desert? Not on Jakku. Jakku is kind of... What do you think about Jakku? Yeah, so there you have that. The new stories that are in this, I believe, are the Tale of Unkar Plutt and the Tale of Cookie the Chef. So again, this comes out April 5th. Please check it out. I had a good time reading it. I think you will too. It is, designed for younger readers, so it reads pretty quick. There's also some cool art in it by the person who did the cover, who I totally forgot. Aha! Tyler Scarlett. He also has some paintings on the inside of the book that were probably used as the ebook covers and such. So definitely get this one. It is a lot of fun. What else do we have? Is that about it? We talked about Rebels. We talked about Aliens Volume 1. I hope there's a Volume 2, Landry, if you're watching this. So thanks to Disney-Lucasfilm Press for getting me a review copy of that for me to review. We got this cool watch. We got the Bloodlines poster. We got Baby Girl. Anything you want to say? You're eating your cereal there? Yep. That's about it. So we'll see you next time. We're going to have a special episode. Instead of 2 weeks, we're going to have a special episode next week. Talk about that Rebels 1 hour finale. It's coming up on Wednesday. So go watch Rebels. All right, and may the Force be with you.